Okay, today we are checking out something you may or may not have heard of. It's basically a graphical tech demo inside the Quest 3. When I started learning about what this is, I assumed this was a real location simply put in 3D geometry. You know, it's a photo of a real location, but it's absolutely not. Upon learning about it, it's basically gigabytes of data made into a real location. This place does not exist. Okay, that's the important bit. This isn't a real world location. This is somewhere made up. It's a virtual environment, and it is easily, I would say, the most impressive visuals I've ever seen on Quest. I jumped into this yesterday, and I kind of thought, like, this is obviously just a real location. It's 3D geometry, kind of like if you play real VR fishing. You know that they are real locations, and they're 3D pictures, and that's why the environments look so good. But this isn't real. This isn't real. It's free, and the only thing that really ruins it is that. Like, I don't know why that's here. That just looks terrible. They shouldn't have that here. That looks fantastic. This looks brilliant. And honestly, on Quest 3, with these pancake lenses and this display, this is unbelievable. I mean, this is honestly unbelievable. I read about it and I thought, is this going to be worth even going into? And it absolutely is incredible. I've not seen... I mean, let alone in VR. Let's talk PCVR. I've not really seen anything look this brilliant on the Quest. In VR in general. Because I thought this was a real place. That's basically what I'm trying to say. I thought this was a real location just put in a headset. And it's absolutely not. It's free, and I highly suggest you check this out, because the clarity of this is superb. It's amazing. Really breathtaking. You know that meme of Quentin Tarantino where he's just standing there looking at stuff? It kind of felt like that. I was just in here on my own, so I'm looking at rocks, moss, these trees. I mean, here, there's a bit of an issue, right? You can see some errors here. Those leaves don't look quite right. That tree there looks a little bit thin in the middle, but I am so nitpicking. When you look across this environment, it's bloody amazing, boys. It's really, really cool. And yeah, it's absolutely free. There's a link in the description. I would definitely just check it out as like a tech demo, you know, because that's what it is. And they're going to be, hopefully they're going to be adding more to it. I followed the guy on LinkedIn. This is something that was basically available via web browsers and stuff, but now they've put it, obviously, you can look at this on a phone, for example, but to see it in virtual reality is insane. And their application idea is, say for example, you went to IKEA and you wanted to look at a room. You know, when you go to IKEA and you look at the different rooms they've made, and you wonder, how much is this, how much is that? But in VR, you could look at that tree, for example, and say, how much is that tree? And a little pop-up would come up and explain to you how much the tree is. That would be the same as going shopping, for example, for furniture in IKEA. It's absolutely amazing. I can't quite believe it, but there it is, a very short video, just to let you guys know that I think this thing is absolutely stunning, and if you've got a Quest 3, you should definitely download it, add it to your library, and check it out.